Elara traced the faded photograph with a trembling finger. A kind, elderly face smiled back, clutched within a worn leather wallet. Inside, a thick wad of cash lay nestled more money than Elara had seen in her entire 18 years. Enough, she thought, to finally buy the special medicine for her grandmother, whose cough echoed through their small, cold apartment like a mournful drum. She had found the wallet near the park fountain, glinting wetly after a brief rain shower. Her heart had first leaped with a desperate, impossible hope. This was a miracle, a silent prayer answered. Her grandmother wouldn't suffer anymore. They wouldn't have to choose between food and medicine. Then she saw the ID, Mr. Arthur Henderson, an address on Willow Creek, the city's oldest, most unassuming street. She knew Mr. Henderson, the quiet man who always sat on the same park bench, feeding pigeons, his clothes neat but well-worn. He lived alone. That money was likely his life savings, his last thread of security. The weight of the wallet in her hand felt crushing. On one side, her grandmother's fading smile, her shallow breaths on the other. The image of Mr. Henderson's kind, lonely eyes filled with perhaps utter despair if this was lost. Tears pricked at Elara's eyes, hot and stinging. Her stomach churned. It felt like her heart was being pulled in two directions, each tug a raw, searing pain. The sky outside darkened, a storm brewing. Rain began to lash against the window panes, mirroring the tempest inside Elara. She imagined the soft pillow she could buy for her grandmother, the warm blankets, the nourishing food. Then she pictured Mr. Henderson discovering his loss, his frail hands shaking, his quiet dignity cracking under the weight of such a blow. "Oh, Grandma," she whispered, burying her face in her hands, a choked sob escaping her throat. "What do I do?" No one was there to answer, only the growing storm outside and the unbearable silence within her. After what felt like an eternity, Elara stood up. Her legs felt heavy, each step a struggle against an invisible force. She clutched the wallet tightly, her knuckles white. Taking a deep, shuddering breath, she tied her old rain jacket around her and stepped out into the howling wind and pounding rain. The walk was long, every gust of wind feeling like a personal accusation. Water streamed down her face, mixing with her silent tears. She reached Mr. Henderson's small, dark house. The porch light flickered weakly. With a trembling hand, she knocked. The door opened slowly. Mr. Henderson peered out, his face etched with worry, his eyes. When they finally landed on the wallet in Elara's outstretched hand, widened in disbelief. He took it, his fingers brushing hers, and then, slowly, he opened it. His gaze fell upon the money, then the photograph. A profound, silent wave of relief washed over his face, so deep it brought unexpected tears to his own eyes. He didn't say a word, just nodded, his lips pressed together, too overwhelmed to speak. He reached out and gently squeezed Elara's hand. Ella returned and walked back into the deluge. The rain continued to fall, chilling her to the bone. Her grandmother was still sick, her future was still uncertain. But as she walked, a faint, fragile warmth began to spread through her chest. It wasn't happiness, not exactly. It was something deeper, a quiet, profound peace. She was drenched, physically exhausted, and her heart still ached for her grandmother. But she knew with absolute certainty that she had chosen the right path, and in that moment, despite everything, she felt stronger than she ever had before. Moral of the story: doing what is right, even when it is incredibly difficult and brings personal sacrifice, builds true character and brings an inner peace that no material gain can provide.